Hey guys, I'm Prateek, Head of Operations at Kidway. Guys, I have been getting some of the messages from the parents requesting us to upload videos of subtraction tutorials, especially the borrow ones. When your kid is at school or at home and you are teaching them subtraction, what happens is we divide the subtraction into two patterns. First pattern is without borrow, second pattern is with borrow. Now what happens is kid cramps up both the patterns. Now he's abruptly trying to apply which pattern will go. This happens when you make your kid practice subtraction at home. He always every now and then he's asking you, mama, is it with borrow or without borrow? Once you tell him, 90% of the kids are able to do it. If you tell him this is with borrow, he'll do it correctly. But if you don't, then you will see there are a bit of the confusions kids have. So this video is how we teach subtraction as one single concept to a 5-year-old kid at Kidway. To start with subtraction, these are the basic things that your kid needs to know. First of all, he needs to know the concept of taking away 1 from the number, or it can be projected like before number till 10. It will be like, suppose I am saying, what if I take away 1 from 9? I take away 1 from 9, then it will be 8, which is a before number to 9. If we take away, we have 7 toffees and we take away 1 from it, then how many do we have? We take away 1, then how many do we have? We have 6. So this is the basic pattern of the takeaway from 1 and the before number till 10. This the kid should be convenient to do. After this, we come to our second step. Second step is the counting one. As earlier we told, we start the counting with the kid. We start counting like it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and try to make your kid memorize the positions of the counting. Okay, now we come to the concept of subtraction. Here is the first concept. It is subtracting the digits. What is subtracting the digits? It is like different. We take 3 different cases in this. First case is different digit subtraction. What is different digit subtraction? It means the digits we are subtracting are different. Okay. So suppose we have to do 8 minus 3. Then we will go from 3 and reach to 8. Go from sub. Sub means denominator. Sub portion, this is sub, and traction means take away. So we are going to take away this denominator, this lower section number from the upper one. So it will be like we will count after 3 and we will reach to 8. We will count after 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got my finger on 5, so the answer is 5. We'll do it again in 9. Again we count from 5 and we take away 5 from 9, so we count from 5 and we move to 9. It will be like 6, 7, 8, 9. My finger is pointing on 4, so the answer will be 4. Okay, now again, if we count from 3 and we have to reach to if we count from 2 and we have to reach to 3, then it will be 2 after 3. So we moved 1 step only, the answer will be 1, and so on. We can do the different questions including the subtraction from 1 and all. Now we come to the case 2. Case 2 of subtracting digits is when we have to subtract from 0. You need to tell the kid if you have to subtract from 0, that means you have to start counting from 1. So it will be like 0 after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you will get the same digit every time because we are counting after 0. It will be like again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So answer will be 5. So make him memorize. If you have to subtract from 0, the number will be always same. Or and in this case, it's like 2 to 6. So we will count after 2 and we'll reach to 6. It will be like 3, 4, 5, 6. The answer will be, where our finger is on 4, the answer will be 4. Okay, now we come to this one. This one is subtraction of same digits. When the same digit is to be subtracted, that means there is no step to move. There is no step to move. That means the answer will be 0, 0, 0, 0 in every case. You have to discuss these 3 cases of subtracting digits with the kid. Now we will move to second level. Second level is need of subtraction. See guys, this is something you need to focus on. This is where the kid needs to decide where he needs something. Okay, what we will tell him, we have to count after 6 and reach to 4. We have to count from downside and reach to the upper number. So we'll count from 6, and reach to 4. So we start counting from 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We can never reach 4. Reaching 4 is not possible. So we will tell the kid there is a need to get something, and that something is 1. So here is a need to get a 1. Okay, here is a need to get a 1. Now we can count. We can start from 6 and reach to 14. It will be like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So answer will be 8. Again, we'll do it again in this one. We have to count from 9 and reach to 3. We'll count after 9, 10, 11, 12. We cannot reach 3. So there is a need of 1. So what we'll do it, we'll just put a 1 here. We'll talk about this later. Where does this 1 come from? We'll come in the second next step for this. So there is need of 1. So we will start counting. We put the 1 here and start counting. It will be 10, 11, 12, 13. So the number is 4. So we put a 4 here. Here we see we have to count from 1 and reach to 0. It's like 2, 3, 4. We can never reach 0. Therefore we need a 1. So it will be 10. Now we can count 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The number coming here is 9. So answer will be 9. This is what you taught to kid. Now you need to make a worksheet where he has to decide whether he needs a 1 or he doesn't need the 1. So this is a worksheet I have made. It will be like I have to go from 9 and reach to 8. So again kid will try to reach after 9. It will be 10. So we cannot reach 8. So we will be needing a 1. So kid will put up a 1 and he will start counting 9 after 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So answer will be, the finger is on 9. And so on, we can go for it. At few places there is no need of 1, so we can directly do it. It will be direct and the answer will be 3. And here we don't need 1, then the answer will be 2. Here we need a 1, so kid needs to get a 1 here. And then this worksheet is basically for the kid to decide if he needs the 1 or he doesn't. Make sure this step of the kid is very clear. Otherwise keep on practicing with the jumbled digits. Okay, now once your kid is clear with this need of 1 step, now we come to our next step. Our next step is, where does this 1 come from? So our next step is neighbor's help. What is neighbor's help? What does it mean? This is the way we get the 1. What is the quality of a good neighbor? He always helps you. So this is what we are going to tell a kid. It will be like, I have to count after 9 and reach to 3. So I need a 1 to reach. Now where does this 1 come from? It comes from the neighbor. 3 goes to the neighbor and he asks him, hello neighbor, do you have something? So neighbor replies, yes, I have 8. So at once 3 asks, please give me 1. So 8 gives a 1 to him. Now if 8 has given 1 to him, so what will be remaining with 8? It will be 7. Fine. Now there is need of 1 is fulfilled. Now we will come. It will be like 9 after 10, 11, 12, 13. So answer will be 4. Then we have to count 0 to 7. So 0 after. So we have already taught this step. If you want to do, it can be done directly. That we will write directly 7. After that 3 to 1, 1 to 3. So it will be 2, 3. The answer will be 2. Okay. Here we see in this question now. It will be like, suppose I have to say 18 minus 9. So how does the kid need to do is, there is a need of 1. So what the kid is going to do is, he will at once go to the neighbor and ask the neighbor. Remember, make him ask, because kids love the story. So 8 goes to the neighbor and asks him, excuse me, do you have something? The answer comes, yes, I have. And if the neighbor has it, it is the compulsion of a good neighbor to give it to him. So it is a compulsion, so it will give 1. He will ask, hello, do you have something? The answer will be, yes, I have. So please give me 1. So he has to at once give a 1 to him. So if we take away 1 from this, then the remaining number will be 0. Now we can count. The answer will be 9. Okay, same counting steps we practiced earlier. Okay, now we come to our next question. Our next question is like we'll practice few more questions. it will be like, see, suppose I have to go from 2 to 4. It is very possible to reach from 2 to 4. So we can directly do it. It will be like, after 2 we'll be counting 3, 4. So the answer will be 2. After this, we have to reach from 3 to 0. We will count after 3, 4, 5, 6. We cannot reach to 0. So there is a need of 1. If there is a need of 1, he needs to go to the neighbor. So he goes to the neighbor, 0 goes to the neighbor, and he asks him, hello, do you have something? The answer comes, yes, I do. So please give me 1. As soon as he says, please give me 1, there is a cut and he gets a 1. Okay, now what happens if he has given 1? There will be 4 remaining. So again we will count after 3, after 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the finger is on 10, finger is on 7. The answer will be 7, and here the answer will be 2. So we will see this on a tougher question. Now again, remember, you always have to ask the story to the kid. Okay, so we will see this question. What happens in this is, we start with, we have to count after 8 and reach to 2. We will try after 8, 9, 10. So we cannot reach 2 here. So what we need, 2 needs a 1 from somewhere. So he will at once go to the neighbor and ask the neighbor, hello, do you have something? The answer will be, yes, I do. So please give me 1. So please give me 1 step is done. When he gives 1, then what will be remaining with him? It will be 6. So the answer will be 8 minus 12. After 8, we will counting 9, 10, 11, 12. So answer will be 4. Our finger is coming on 4. So answer will be 4. 6 minus 3 is 3. We can directly do it. After this, 9 minus 9. 9 after 9 steps. So same digit. We can put a 0 here. Then we have to count after 5 and reach to 4. We will count after 5, 6, 7, 8. We cannot reach 4. So we need a 1. He goes to the neighbor to ask for the 1. He asks the neighbor, hello, do you have something? The neighbor says, yes, I do. Then give me 1. And remaining is 2 with him. Now, what he does is, he counts on, and the answer is 9. Same counting steps you have to do. After this, again, see, I have to count after 8 and reach to 2. So I'll count after 8, and you count 9, 10, 11. So we cannot reach to 2 here. So what we do is, we at once go to the neighbor. This 2 goes to the neighbor and asks him, hello, do you have something? The neighbor says, yes, I do. So give me 1. And what is left with him? It's a 5. So now it will be 8 to 12. It will be like 4. Now 5, 2. It will be 3. Then 8, 9. Again we need the same thing. So hello, do you have something? Yes, I do. Give me 1. And what is remaining with him? 4. Then the answer is 9 and 1. Got it? Now there is another scenario in which we have empty neighbor. Empty neighbor means there is nothing with the neighbor. Now what does he do? When the neighbor has nothing, then what to do? So here we will see. It's like, we have to count after 9 and reach to 4. So we will count after 9, 10, 11, 12. We cannot reach to 4. So what we need to do? We need to go to the neighbor and ask him, hello, do you have something? What the neighbor replies this time? I don't have anything. So again, ask your next neighbor. He says, ask your next neighbor. So what does he do? He asks his next neighbor, do you have something? So he says, yes, I do. So please give me 1. Okay, he got the 1 here. Now again this neighbor asks, do you have something? So he says, yes, now I have 10. So please give me 1. So he'll give 1 to him. And the answer here is our answer. It will be like 9 after 14. So the answer will be 5. And here will be 9 to 3 to 9. The answer will be again 6. Then 4 to 3. The answer is 1. Okay. Now we come to a bigger question in which there are multiple empty neighbors. So what to do? Here there is a need of 1. So what to do? Step 1 will be, this will be asking, oh, hello, do you have something? So he will say, no, I don't. So ask your next neighbor. Next neighbor again says, I don't. Then again ask your next neighbor. He also says, I don't. So go to your next neighbor. Now when this neighbor asks him, hello, do you have something? Then the reply is, yes, I do. So please give me 1. So it will be like he will give 1 to him. Whenever he gives a 1, thereafter he will be remaining with 8. Now again, he has got it, so he will be giving to him. Again, give me 1. So it will be 9. Now again, give me 1. So it will be 9, and it will be giving 1. Then again, give me 1. So it will be 9. Right? Now what we do is, count after 4 and reach to 12. It will be 8. So then 9, then 6, then it's 5, then it's a 3, then what we have, again we have to count after 6 and reach to 0, which is not possible. So it will go to his neighbor, it will ask him, hello, do you have something? The neighbor will say, yes, I do, please give me 1. So it will be like this, and we can count after 6 and reach to 10. So it will be 4. And then again he asks something, so 7, so it will be 6, and then it will be 5. Okay, now we will take a question in which we have covered all the concepts of empty neighbors, right? So here we have to count after 3 and reach to 4, which is quite possible, so we can directly do it. We don't need any something. So it will be 1. Now we count 0 to 0, so it's the same digit, the answer will be 0. Then after this we have to go count after 6 and reach to 0, which is not possible. So 0 needs to go to the neighbor and ask him, hello, do you have something? So neighbor says, yes, I do, please give me 1. So it will be like, it will be 1 here, and we will be having 4 here. Okay, now again we have to count after 8 and reach to 1, which is not possible. So again we will be asking the neighbor he will be asking, hello, do you have something? The neighbor will say, no, I don't. So please go to your next neighbor and ask him. So he goes to the next neighbor and asks him if he has something, and he gets the reply, yes, I do, so please give me 1. The 1 will be given to the 0. Then again the question arises for the 0, do you have something? It will be like, yes, I do. So he will give 1 to him. Okay, now we'll have a 3 here. It will be then 5 here. Then after this, we count after 5 and reach to 0, which is not possible. So we will go to the neighbor and we'll ask the neighbor. Neighbor says, hello, do you have something? He'll say, no, I don't. So he'll ask, go to your next neighbor. Next neighbor he'll ask, he'll again say, I don't. So go to your next neighbor. Next neighbor says, yes. So we take, please give me 1. So it will be 3. And please, again he'll give 1 to him. So it will be 9. Now again he has to give the 1. So it will be here. And remember, you can, on multiple transfer of 1s, you can just put the finger where you need to transfer the 1, the endpoint to transfer, the endpoint to put the borrow. Okay, so it will be like, we have to go after 5 and reach to 10. The answer will be 5. This was 9, so answer is, this is 9. This is 9 for 5, 4, and then I don't have any number here. So what we need is, we need to go to a neighbor and ask him, hello, do you have something? The neighbor says, no, yes, I do, so please give me 1. So it's a 7 here, and the answer will be 5. Now we have to count after 9 to reach to 7, which is not possible. So we need something. We go to the neighbor, hello, do you have something? He says, no, I don't. So please go to your next neighbor and hello, do you have something? Again, no. Go to your next neighbor, hello, do you have something? No. Go to your next neighbor, hello, do you have something? Yes, I do. So and remember, put the finger on the point where the borrow has to be taken finally. Okay, so we take a 1 here, and then it's 6, give me 1, then give me 1, it's a 9, give me 1, it's a 9, then give me 1, it's a 9, and we have reached to our final point. Now this will be 9, 8, 17, and then it is 9 to 4, it will be 5, and 9 to 0, 9990, and this is 4. In the same way, you can try these type of questions also.